welcome to another Mad Hatter Reviews. As if Comic-Con wasn't enough, we decided let's go to another convention. Let's go to Geekin Out, okay? Geekin Out, that sounds familiar. I was at Geekin Out in January, and they're doing it twice a year. So now you got the August, yeah, we're in August, okay? And it's VIP night, baby, okay? Look at my VIP badge. This is the day. I think they only let in 50 people. This is when all the high rollers, AKA the vultures, the savages come in and they just buy everything up. I went in there, they're taking out like money wads. They're like flip. It's wild, okay? Now, I'm not a high roller. I don't have that kind of money. All my money went into Flipboard Wave 2. By the way, sign up for Flipboard Wave 2. But let's go. Let's take a look at some stuff. Geeking Out, mostly vintage stuff, okay? So don't expect like new shit. Don't expect like, you know, toy companies showing new shit that's gonna come out. This is all about nostalgia, okay? Not nostalgia on box, real nostalgia, actual nostalgia that you like. So let's go in there. I'll see you inside. All right, this is the first thing I'm seeing, but I'm kind of distracted because it says, "Are you hungry?" And it has a bacon burger, and Reese promised me we'd go to Korean barbecue, and that's all I could think about. But if these toys are good enough, they'll make me stop thinking of Korean barbecue. And oh my God, look at that. Look at the Thundercats lunchbox. See, I'm not thinking about that anymore. Look at that. NECA. Who said it? Yeah, Gary Dolan. It's like, I don't like the electrified. Gary, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then there's like a lot of like vintage stuff. You remember that? All this stuff is member berries, by the way. This is their Geeking Out. I guess they have a figure right here. The Rat Fig. They have this, why can't I think? Oh yeah, Ghostbusters Optimus Prime. I always wanted to get this, but I did not. So let's go in. Let's see some vintage stuff, okay? Here's a WrestleMania poster. There's a lot of stuff. And every booth is like vintage stuff. So like this kind of stuff like Lucy Masters of the Universe, okay? For all of you Lucy Masters of the Universe people, this really is. We just ran into a really nice guy, Dustin, and he's like, yeah, I just dropped, how much did he drop?
5,000.
No, did he say 18K?
Oh, 18 total.
Yeah, he said he dropped 18K today. $18,000. Think about, imagine $18,000. Okay, I imagine a big duffel bag. That's what he dropped, and he's just like, yeah, I had to just, you know, that's just, and a really nice guy, by the way. Yeah, I was just saying, this is high roller day. Okay, here's a lot of like vintage stuff. There's a Lino, $75. You can get this vintage Lino for $75, or for the same price, you get the Super 7 Lino. Decide which one you want. There's some stuff right here. You got some Lucha. You got a Monster just hanging out right here. I see you. I caught you, Monster. The teddy bear. Why not? It's teddy bear. Smokey the badass bear. Lots of vintage, and then some new stuff. You know, like that Sergeant Slaughter's not super old, okay? You remember these turtles? You remember the Well of the Souls, the Raiders of the Lost Ark stuff? Hulk Hogan, the Voltron. Look at that, the Defender of the Universe. This one, check this out, the NECA. That was the NECA box that came with the 8 figures. That was the first NECA, well, not the first, but like, you know, their cartoon line where they were showing, they were putting their balls on the table. They were like, you know, here's all the stuff that we got, and it came in this nice. This is not too bad, $250. It comes because it's supposed to be 8 figures, okay? If all 8 figures are in there, and then look at that, Big John stud. There's a lot of shit to see here. And the reason this is a VIP night is high roller night, okay? I told Reese he should get this because his name's Mauricio and it says Maurice, but he just laughed and walked away. Then you got some Star Wars stuff right here. Some Misfits. Why am I looking at Star Wars stuff? I'm not that interested. This guy right here. This is, I can't tell if he's having a good hair day, bad hair day. I don't know what's going on. These are the Rocky. Are these NECA? Reese is gone. Okay, he's. but yeah, the Rocky. You got Rocky 4. Okay, and then look, Police Academy figures, Green Ghost. Man, it's like just treasure. It's just like treasure everywhere. Here's the treasure I'm most interested in right here. You see, this is really cool. They have the Thundercats, Berserkers. They got all the Berserkers on card in really great condition. They got Hammerhand, they got Ram Bam, and then they got the other two, Cruncher and Top Spinner. Okay, these are very tempting. 700, 600. You got real Ghostbusters, okay? Yes, Ghostbusters is not a franchise, but they do have good toys, okay? the Cooper Ghost, Banshee, Green Ghost, Banshee, Squisher. They don't have that one dude I had. Do you remember that ghost where you punch him and it pops out, the other ghost pops out? You remember that?
I don't recall what it
Yeah.
was.
Okay. All right. Reese is no help. But yeah, they got that slime pit, which is a really nice box on that. They got Waldo. I can see him right there. You see? I'm pointing to Waldo. You got Cherry, the Pee-wee Cherry. It's a lot of. This is going to be one of those things that once this is done, people are going to point out stuff in the videos that even I'm not seeing, because there's just a lot of stuff right here. This is pretty interesting right there. Okay, that's one for the guys. And then Coffin Creepers, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons right here. Oh, look at this. This is like, I don't know what this is. This is like a floor display. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. It looks old though. Okay, it looks old. Wheeled Warriors. Okay, I love that. There's just so much shit here. Okay, you Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, just the box. Okay, just the box. You just sell boxes. They're still setting up because, again, this is like a VIP night, so people are just still showing up here. But yeah, lots of cool shit. Check these guys out, Mesco Gangsters. Okay, so if you don't know, if you're like, hey, what's going on with these Mesco Gangsters they're making now? It started like this. It started, there's the Frankie Sparks or whatever, and then this guy, Mesco's making an actual Mesco-sized version, but these are these giant 12-inch Gangster Inc. figures that came out initially, and yeah, they have them right here. I don't know what they cost, but this is, yeah, I used to see these in like Suncoast, so there's like some glare, but you can tell right there, you can see that's his face. That is a throwback. All right, here's Mauricio's into this. He's into these dolls. He's like, I want this Wonder Woman doll. I was like, bro, you got to be cool. It's behind me. Bionic Grip, Bionic Man, Bionic Woman. Look at all these dollies. Okay, some people would call action figures dolls. I call them wrong. Okay, action figures are action figures, not dolls. We all know that. Look at this doll case. $75 figures and accessories. Look at this McDonald Land playset. I don't know what is the playset, but I almost love how they're even they don't even want to tell you. They're just like, no, fuck you. It's red, although it might be on the other side. But it's just like $400 content sealed. I mean, they don't look sealed. You know, I want to see what does a McDonald's playset looks like. Who knows? Okay, well, somebody knows. Fright Zone, dude. Can we say like Motu best box art, like vintage Motu best box art? I think box art. Maybe the box art is what made them. I don't know. Like it just takes me back. Like all the richness of the colors. It's amazing. Okay, you got some Motu Lucy's right here. You got some Snake Mountain. You got some Castle Gray. I'm getting into it. I always need like a head start when I go into these. Okay, because I always show up completely tired, unenergized, and then I see some toys. I get excited again. But you got Star Trek. You know who loves this kind of stuff? Ralph from Toy Stalker, because he's a fucking nerd. He's like, oh, my favorite is Star Trek. Star Trek. Like Star Trek almost like cancels out the coolness of the turtles. But you know, it's just not for me, Ralph. Okay, we're not all nerds. And then you got this stuff right here, Huey, Dewey. I don't know, these little guys right here. Then you get this right here, Sold Ultimate Warrior Wrestling Buddies. You have the NECA Raphael right here. The belt. Okay, win the belt. You got an Addams Family Gomez right here. Yeah, these are all over the place. G.I. Joe, Stariors. Stariors? This is a little bit like Ultramate, you know? It's like, I can see what they're doing. They wanted to take Warriors, and they wanted to give it like stars. And they said Stariors. I'm not sure that it works, okay? I'm sorry if you grew up a fan of Stariors. Stariors fans, chime in. Let me know, okay? Am I wrong? Am I judging Stariors too hard? I have no idea. Look at this. Pee-wee, the king of cartoons. Look at this fun Pee-wee stuff. This is the horse that grows with the child, the Wonder Horse, okay? That kind of looks like Reese when he was a little baby. Dino Riders. This one is nice. This is very tempting. It's Pee-wee's playset right here. Pee-wee's Playhouse playset, okay? This kid is 70 years old. He has to be. But this thing, this is one I would get. Okay, I'm not a vintage guy, but there's a few things that I'm just like, I would get that. Look at this, the Chipettes. Okay, don't act like you guys didn't have a crush on one of these chipettes, okay? It's just me and you watching the video, okay? Admit it. You can admit in the comments which one, okay? Was it Eleanor? Was it which one? You know there was one. And then a bunch of Care Bears. So just a bunch of Care Bears and some miscellaneous stuff. And then these Smurfs. These Smurfs were a big staple. Whether you were, these are great because these appealed also to international. These went everywhere. Everybody had these Smurfs. You at least had one of them, okay? And yeah, so let's keep on moving. Look at these right here. These, like, I think they are, what are they? Yeah, there's a lino, there's a Bengali, and there's a tiger. I think they're almost like, are they, I think it's a bank. Yeah, it's a bank. Put your money in Lionel's head. Why not? Okay. Look at this, wrestling champs. I love that. I love when they rip off the wrestling champs. More stuff, some more vintage stuff. You got the whole band, the whole cantina. Jetfire. Okay, this Jetfire, coveted by a lot of people. Very, very hard to find back in the day. I think I knew one guy that had the Jetfire. My rarest thing is I had the camera. What's the Perceptor? No, was it Perceptor? The 3 Transformers that formed the camera. They came together to form a camera. I had that one. All right, let's keep on going here. We got Devil Warriors. I like this whole table is very esoteric type of stuff, like Devil Warriors. I like this one, Fighter. It's this Fighter. It's clearly Goro, but it's not Goro. So, so this is why I love stuff like this. Okay, we gotta do like some kind of like bootleg flip or thing. Okay, that's gonna be a first. You know, making bootlegs of my own figure. Street Sharks. You got these trolls right here. Troll fighters. Egg Monster. What is this? Flash? What is Flash about this? I don't know. Look at this, the Mad Monster series, the Dreadful Dracula right here. Warrior of the World. Okay, this guy is expensive. This is a Remco figure, Warriors of the World. I think this is that one convention, what's the convention? Is it Zolo that does these, but they do the 4 Horsemen style? But this is like some throwback shit. This right here, look at this, original Sunman, Rulers of the Sun, okay. Body Wars. Turtles, but is this Turtles? I don't know what this is. Lots of stuff. Top Warrior, Freddy Butcher. It's crazy. The Galaxy Heroes, okay? The Galaxy Heroes, that's a thing. Ninja, look at this guy. He runs the ninjas, and then, yeah, just more of like the Sofubi stuff. There's, I love seeing just like all these like esoteric brand. Like, what is this brand? What is a Devil Warrior? What is this guy? Oh, it's Batman. Okay, we know who he is, but there's a Stay Puft right here. There you go, the talking robot. I love that shit. All right, this is probably my favorite thing at this convention. This is a Thundercats big wheel. I mean, the condition is rough, but this thing is so fucking rare. It's $2,500. I've never seen one. I don't know if I've even seen somebody riding it when I was a kid. This is, if I had $2,500, this is like white whale shit. I'm just saying. It's just like super fucking rare. All right, so this is awesome. We already established that. Some Silverhawks, mint on card Silverhawks. I was almost gonna have a heart attack, but this is a signed Copper Kid. Who is it signed by? Copper Kid only whistled. Is that a voice actor? This thing is crazy right here. This is the Disney after. Look, it's got Gummy Bears, Chippendale, DuckTales. Yeah, just a giant sea duck. This is wild. This looks like it's I don't think this is like a toy. This is like a Buena Vista television. This has got to be thousands of dollars. I can already tell because I've never seen it before. This has got to be fucking rare. Jurassic Park game. I can't stop looking at it. This is NECA. I was gonna say make a sea duck because they're doing Disney Afternoon, but they didn't make Turtle Blimp. So why who's to say they're gonna do that? There's Toothbrush, Shiro Toothbrush. I know, isn't the He-Man toothbrush really rare? I think it is. And then you get Windhammer, Buzzsaw. Some superpowers here, some more. You got the Steel Will, ultrasonic suit. You got the hardware. Okay, look at this. This is a Tuska Warrior in mint on card, or not mint, but like on card. This one hurts a bit because they made a Cold Stone. They have a Gargoyles Cold Stone, but they never made the updated Cold Stone. Cold Stone was made back then. Couldn't get NECA to make a Cold Stone. Okay, there's not gonna be a whole NECA shit fest, but this does get me thinking about some stuff. This right here, this is my white whale. White whale, aka orange octopus, is this sky runner. Okay, I had this as a kid. If I get it, I gotta get it in the box. You know, and my whole thing, it's $690. If I'm gonna spend that kind of cha-ching, which I really can't right now, I'd probably have to go for the whole thing. This is kind of cool. Look at this Brave Star, $1,300 for this 3030. Look at that. That's a flex. $1,300. It comes with the box. See, that's fucking cool. Look at that. Okay, there you go, Ace. That's for you. Make one of the make them make them rideable. $220 for this Groon. I had all of these like loose though. $250. These don't seem like such bad prices for you know on card Thundercats in this kind of condition. You got Captain Crack. Well, you got Cowl. You got Little Cowl back there. You got Hordak back there. You got Amondo Gecko, Dirtbag. I mean, this is a really good booth. This has a lot of good shit. Okay, the Captain Cracker, the Buzz Off, Grizzlor. You get the Companion. Wow, $650. That might be rare. I don't know. You got this one, $550. Safari Joe. Larry Kenny, I think, is the voice. So you get a Safari Joe right there. You get Snowman, and then you get Rotaro. Rotaro, one of my favorite mutants. Then you get some more. Holy shit, there's like stuff everywhere. You got Baxter Stockman. You got Terraclaw Skeletor. Here's the Movie Turtle. You got Supernaturals. I used to have some of these guys. Voltron. Here's the Berserkers. $500 for that Ram Bam. Okay, Ram Bam, thank you, ma'am. You got the Jitsu Night Stalker. These are not. Why are these 1K? Oh, these are like signed. Because these are not. No, this is not the re-release. No, the original. Original? Yeah, I don't know. But these are fucking expensive. $1,500. Look at that for that Night Stalker. Check this out. Karate Kid, Attack Alley, and Training Center. Look at this massacre that's going on here. Look at this. Johnny's there, and Mr. Miyagi just fucking kicked that guy's shit in, and Daniel is kicking nobody. He's just, what is he doing? He's just not kicking at anything. There's a ninja. Is that Crease right there? This is crazy. This is, does anybody remember this? I don't remember this. Look at this. Jim Cummings signing the DuckTales. Supernatural playset. This booth is like all winners, man. You got the Tila, you got Beastman, just some more Masters of the Universe shit right here. All of this stuff on card, okay? I mean, there's just so much. I'm sorry, I'm just doing like a quick sweep, but like, holy shit, there's just a lot of stuff right here. Ecto 1A vehicle, okay? The Ghost Sweeper. Holy crap. The Biker Mice, the actual bikes. You got more of the Biker Mice. You got Pee Wee Herman up there. You got those kids. No, that's not John and I when we were kids. Brave Star is the giant Brave Star, Fort Kirium. I don't even remember this. Brave Star Fort Kirium. Do you remember this? I do remember Saw Boss. Wheeled Warrior, Saw Boss, another Biker Mice. Just some more. Oh, there you go, Battle Bones. I always used to love the art for Battle Bones. Look how I love it because it doesn't really make sense. They're just standing next to the bones, and on the other side is the villains. So why don't you fight each other? Where are you going? It's like a painting of them just standing next to the bones. But the bones itself is a cool transfer. I just love this art. What are they waiting to do? I don't know. Fight each other. Clawful. Here's another Rotaro and Hachiman and Monkeyin and like, wow. Oh, look at this sewer playset. Beautiful sewer playset in the box. TurboGrafx 16. Okay. I don't know a lot of kids that rolled with the TurboGrafx 16. TurboGrafx 16, you had Genesis kids, you had Nintendo kids, and then every now and then you had some like rich kid that's like, oh, I got TurboGrafx 16 too. Fuck that kid. You get this, the Clubhouse Caboose, the Get Along Gang, GoBots, G.I. Joe, Voltron. I didn't mean fuck that kid. You know, if you had a TurboGrafx 16, good for you. You know what I mean? This Hook, the Attack Raft, okay? Gladfelter will like that. Another fellow fan of Hook. Oh, look at this. This is crazy. This might be look at this, $3,500 for a Wondar. Check this out, Wondar. You know what Wondar is famous for now? For inspiring flipboard. So, you know, so this shouldn't even be 35. It should be 7,000. It should be more expensive. That's crazy. Wondar. How do you know if Wondar is original? Like it didn't. Like how do I know that this is the original Wondar? I really want to know. I'm not just asking that. I'm asking it as if you guys can talk back to me in real time while I'm making the video. But yeah, look at all. This is like the sexy case right here, and then just a little stinger right here, and then GTA. Of course, you always need GTA. This is really cool too. I want to show you guys the Nosediver, Thunderclaw. These are all amazing vehicles. I used to love them when I was a kid, but this is the thing that caught my eye. The Cowabunga Pizza Toss Tic-Tac-Toe, okay? Look at him playing with his imaginary friend. He's playing, you throw the pizza in here. 220 is not bad, but yeah, you throw the pizza and, you know, who knows what this kid's deal is, okay? The dad just walk out, I don't know. It kind of looks like it, and now he's using Michelangelo as like a surrogate, you know, to make up for his father that left. But it's okay. You play tic-tac-toe, makes all the pain go away. That's really, really cool. I don't remember even knowing this existed. All right, and here's some just Marvel Legends right here, Strife. You got this this Mike Tyson. This Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson is actually very. I was very interested in this figure, although I think it's a hard to get figure now, so it's probably very expensive. But you got the Juggernaut. They're in this like weird, it's like this weird wrap that's on here, but you know, it is what it is. This the Sauron set, Ghost Rider. Some more stuff right here, another Juggernaut. This Wolverine is still really awesome. There's the Punisher, Thunderbolts Punisher, Balrog. I'm gonna ask how much that Tyson is because it's all right, this is my buddy's booth, Creature Bazaar right here, and they brought some nostalgia too. Okay, they have this fun shit right here. I used to have these two things when I was a kid. I used to have this Hulkamania, Hulk Hogan, and this Roddy Piper. Look how this aged. But these were cool. These were like, I was getting Hot Toys before Hot Toys were a thing. Big old, like they look good. They look good, especially for the time. And then these Ninja Turtles are really cool. This is one that he showed me at Comic-Con that I really like, this bag with all this sort of like foreign name Masters of the Universe. So this is just like a really fun ideas. All right, some fun stuff here. This Mezco Hellboy, pretty hard to find. I showed him with the new Hellboy. Still looks good. This Blanca, I think, is a Sota Blanca. I used to have that. No, actually, I still have this guy. I think it's Sota. Just some other cool stuff. The Scarecrow right here. Some other, you know, you got the Tiger Sharks, the Hulk Spider-Man. You got the Ayo right here, and another Ayo. And you got the Hulk Hogan. A lot of fun loose figures. Oh, and then this kind of stuff. I love this. The Legend Bruce Lee. It's fully posable right here. The Chuck Norris. Look at that. Chuck Norris figures. This right here, Sectars. Yeah, Sectars. Here's a Slithe, original Slithe. I've not seen him in a long time. And then, yeah, Snailians. Here's another one. They tried to combine it. The Snailians works a little better than that other one we saw. But Mighty Max right here, Earthworm Jim. I don't have to wait for a premium DNA. Just grab this this one right here. You got a Ninja Turtle football. Okay. You got some of this other. Look at this Galactus. This giant Galactus like towering over me. The Dragon Walker. It's a lot of fun. The Street Sharks. That still holds up. Oh my God, I used to have one of these. My grandfather bought me one of these right here. That is so cool. That takes me back. Monster in my pocket. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna make a joke about it. You got the Darth Vader. I used to have this too. The Darth Vader collector's case. You put a bunch of stuff in Darth Vader's face. Look at this M&M. You get an M&M, you get a Marshall Mathers, you get a Slim Shady, you get the whole thing. You get Nintendo Power. Get yourself a Nintendo Power. Look up all the codes. Look up the cheat codes. Figure out where's the sword of wishing. I don't know. Let's keep going. That Spydor original box, 150. Looks really cool. And then all of these on card. Look at these turtles. The Metal Luna. These are all really, really nice. Oh man, they're like pristine. That's really cool. I have not seen that in ages. And then some Master of the Universe, Vulture-Man, 900. Funny story, I found this Pumaira. I mean, everybody has a story like this. I found this it was like in a flea market years after it wasn't supposed to be on sale. I got it for $5. I don't even know where it is anymore. That's a flex right there. The I love these creatures from the Black Lagoon with the stickers on there. And you got some Transformers. You got the gun, the Megatron gun, and before he became a tank, and then some Joes, some GI Joes. Man, there's a ton of shit in this place. I think you just got to go and know what you want here, because it's like crazy. Look at this, the hardware, 225 ultrasonic suit, steel wheel. This Lionbot. Anybody want a Lionbot? You got some of these guys right here. You got the Centurion. Yeah, Centurions, Dino Riders. There's that guy Reese over there. Okay, he's not very collectible. You can pretty much get him for cheap. But Snaggletooth isn't cheap. $800. Look at that. All right, the big old vintage Ninja Turtles. You get the set right here for $160. And these are look at this, the Kiss box set right here. I mean, there's a ton. Look, what is it? Grifter. Wildcats. Can we get some Wildcats toys? Can we get like modern Wildcats? I think McFarlane, there you go. My Pet Monster. I know McFarlane, $300 is not bad. I know McFarlane did, who did he do? He did somebody from Wildcats, okay? A Spartan. I think he did a Spartan. No, I don't want McFarlane. I want, you know what I want? I want Loose Collectibles. Loose Collectibles, they make the Rob Liefeld stuff, the Youngblood. You guys should make a Wildcats, okay? Jim Lee, give him the rights, okay? Don't give him to McFarlane. He's just fucking phoning it in, okay? I know what I'm talking about has nothing to do with these toys. I can't even process all the toy stuff right now. There's just so much stuff. There's just so much shit. This is how I always feel. I walk in, I'm good for the first 30 minutes, and then I'm fucking overwhelmed. And I miss shit. And there will be somebody going, Hatter, how'd you miss the thing? It happens. There's a million things here. Here's just some more Kid Robots. Back to the Future VHS. Look at this guy right here. Some more lunch boxes. This is the Skeleton Warrior. So this is interesting because the Four Horsemen now have the rights to do these guys. If you want the vintage ones, they're going, I don't know, $40. It's not too crazy, but Four Horsemen will kill these designs. They will, in a great way. Like they'll make these amazing. You know, I think they already have this guy, but this is actually almost like a perfect Four Horsemen property, you know what I mean? I mean, they could do pretty much everything, but like that one specifically. Look at these, Casper, Fatso, Stretch, and Stinky. Look at that. Okay, that's wild. Casper figures, dude. I feel like was Casper? I don't even remember that. Holy shit! Okay, some more Dino Riders, some more Voltron, bendable figures, more Voltron. Legion of Doom, half of Legion of Doom, okay? So Monstar, Super 7, Dungeons and Dragons. You know what? I've never seen the Super 7 Dungeons and Dragons stuff up close. That's another one that just makes me sad because it's like, that's done. There's no more Super 7 Dungeons and Dragons. I can't imagine. So, yeah. It's dead before it even started. Look at the deluxe Bebop and Rocksteady. They still look good. They still look really good. There's the Mondo black and white turtles, black, white, and red turtles. And there's some Princess of Power. Oh, God, getting hungry. Castaspella, She-Ra, Flutterina, Sweet Pea, Pika Blue. You thought I didn't know the name. I didn't even read these names. Okay, I just knew them. These are $80. These Umesa figures right here. These are the ones. They were Comic-Con. They were Comic-Con exclusive. It's the same figure, but it's a different wrapping. You know what I mean? Just, you know, I don't know. Does that excite anyone? I would just get the figure. You know what I mean? Do I need this big old wrapping? This is very interesting right here. I called it wrapping. I meant packaging. This whatever, the Four Horsemen Chicken Warrior guy, and then also the Raven, the Crow. Okay, this is like one of their first waves that they did. I wish they would either re-release these or do these again. Okay, I want a Chicken Warrior. Chicken Warrior. They're not just fierce. They're fucking delicious. I saw this is the Ninja Turtles toy box. This was here last year. If I see it last year, that means that there might be a problem with the price. You got to adjust that price. Okay, that should be the rule. You know what I mean? Like if I show up, it's got to be cheaper. I know people are saying, I got to wait for the right buyer. No, you got to just adjust the price just a little bit. I was giving advice to everybody. Here's some cups and glasses. Is Looney Tunes glasses. You know what? I love shit like this. I was gonna trash it, but like I love Well, back when I was a kid, I used to love my action figures and my characters on glasses. Okay, Shazam on a glass. Yeah, you got the thermoses. All right, Popeyes. I think my favorite is like the Looney Tunes shit. You know what I mean? Wile E. Coyote on a glass. I might get that actually. We need more stuff on glasses. You know, I don't think we have. That just gave me an idea. Flipboard on a glass. And I don't know. You guys come up with the creative part. I'm gonna take a break for a few months. You come up with merchandise that I can use and sell and make money and feed my family. Okay? Can you guys do that? Thank you. Got Ernest, and Ernest is saying, "Welcome, friend. We've been expecting you." Me? Wow. Okay. I don't mind if I do, Ernest. Thank you. Look at all of these ET collectibles. Look at them. The not the mama gotta love me. That's what it says. I mean, you kind of don't. Thundercats 3D playsets. Wow, just so much stuff. We grew up with so many things. Okay, look at this. The Benny the Cab. I was like seeing Roger Rabbit merchandise because I feel like they didn't really give that a fair shake. That's another one that's in the tank. A modern Roger Rabbit line. If anybody can crack, not the figures, but can crack that license and get it and make like the weasels and all that, that's gonna be, I'm not talking about the reaction stuff. I mean like ultimate figures. Ultimate, it looks like Judge Doom, it's Roger Rabbit, it's Benny, it's Jessica Rabbit, va va voom. That's the next thing. That's where we're going, okay? I'm predicting, Hatter prediction. Whoever makes that gets rich. Okay, I had these supernaturals, these little Jawa looking ones with the hologram. Still love these. That's what is that? Oh no, that's the that's the SDCC exclusive. This guy is chilling right here, $400. The Sheriff Solar. I don't remember Sheriff Solar. Man, there are so many, even years later, it's like you can just be missing stuff. That's crazy. The little Boglins. The Simpsons, King Kong, Thronester. Hey, by the way, King Kong in the public domain. You want to make King Kong stuff? You can do it. They can't stop you, okay? This right here, the Kippy up, what? I don't know. Oh, this is another language. Okay, I don't know what that said. At first I was going to bash them like, your thing is not clear, but this is, who knows what this is. What is this castle? This looks cool. This is like this is a very Frazetta sort of thing that's happening right here. That's really, really cool. Then you got the Pee Wee Herman big doll. Then you get this what is this? It's like a castle. It's got a mouth. It's not Grayskull. What is this thing? It's got a hand. That's creepy. That's wild. I don't know. There's just a bunch of shit I don't know about. Okay. And then you get Alvin Simon Theodore. And then you get that Hulkamania. Oh, perfect condition. Look at that. It's got the shirt and everything. Oh, I had that. I wish I still had it. Look at that. That's like John and I. These lunch boxes here. Dinosaurs, Karate Kid, Rescue Rangers, vintage lunch complete with thermos. Smurf, and Inspector Gadget. Wow. Pink Panther and Sons. I don't remember Pink Panther. Pinky, and Chada? What the hell? Pink Panther procreated? I don't. Oh, look at it. Look at this Guile. That's the Guile face. I think. Is this? This might be the thumbnail right here. Right there. That guy. Yeah, I think his dog tag is nice and subtle, and he's got tons of weapons he can street fight with. Okay, Guile doesn't just fight with his hands. He also will shoot you with an AK-47 or whatever that gun is. Look, there's a Wampa right here. Stuff right here. They got this Jackoman 300, 500 Prince Adam. This one is really cool. I've not seen this I don't think I ever saw this on card. The Hot Wing. They got the Tyrannosaurus Rex right here. Look at this, the Captain Bizarrely. That's crazy. Look at that, 120. 120 is tempting for this. That's another one I don't see it that often. You got the Crusader, the Thunderclaw right there. This is cool. The Mutant Fist Pounder. Okay, yes. This was the answer to the Thunder Tank. I said this before on my other thing, but this. I actually like this vehicle as much as like the Thunder Tank because it was just a giant thing and the fists pounded, hence the name Fist Pounder. And then Visionaries, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. You got the Strider there. You got the Copper Kid, and then that Batman that Batcave Command Center. I think that's Ryan Dole. That's that kid right there. Okay, although he's in Canada. Did they invent cameras in Canada back then? I don't know. But there's a Millennium Falcon. Well, I remember this too. Black Star, Palace Guard. It's another one of these Galoob. It's another one. These are just like these esoteric properties that they just kind of pop up, okay? And they're out there, and like modern companies, they sometimes, that's IP that you can get because you probably get it cheap, you know what I mean? But does it mean anything? Unless you're like the Four Horsemen and you could take Skeleton Wars, you can make it into something that's like transcends the original stuff. It's like a lot of these IPs, I don't know, they just kind of like, they're just out there, you know? This elf hand, it's a Danny Elf, the hand of Danny Elfman, okay? If you want the hand, if you like Oingo Boingo or the guy who did all the theme songs for all the movies you like, you can get his hand. That's crazy. Oh, look, there's some water. I'm going to get that. Reese is cracking up about the links. I also remember the links. Okay, I was judging people at TurboGrafx 16, but the links is like, I mean, you got Game Boy. I mean, maybe Game Gear, but like you don't go Lynx. Lynx is just like you're asking for trouble at school. You're asking to be ostracized if you show up with Atari Lynx. Okay, that's what Reese said, not me. This is kind of fun. They got some Mayfix stuff. This Punisher is interesting to me. More stuff right here. Yeah, this is my jam. I wish I could get more behind like the vintage stuff. This stuff is more my jam. But yeah, and then they got that Clayface. This is $180, and then there's that weird looking Hulk right there, and then some Mythic Legions. Oh my God, yeah, this is $180. Oh, that's why I have 2 of these. I think I might sell one now. Holy shit. Oh, and this is the whole new wave with the goblins and the look at. Oh God, I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is scary, guys. The $80 cat dude. That got the $80 cat dude. This is, I don't like this. I don't like how I'm feeling. I have to go. I think I might have to go. This is fucking scary. Holy shit. I think they got the you know what? I'm going to get the fuck out of here. All right, that's it. That was Geekin' Out VIP night. They have a bunch of fucking cool shit there, okay? I had to kind of race through that and get some food. Reese is, I don't know, getting run over. I have no idea. I did buy this, nice and vintage. This is just, they just came out with this. This is Mythic Legions. Goblins, okay? I see goblins, I see Mythic Legions, I buy, okay? There's a ton of stuff there, all right? I mean, if I was like a real high roller, I'd probably have some fun there, but, you know, I'm just your humble Mad Hatter. So that's it. Geeking Out VIP night. I'm starving. Maybe show up on the weekend. I don't know, but this is a lot of fun. I hope that they keep doing this. I guess it's been going for like 5-6 years. It's a fun time, but yeah, bring your money. Bring your fucking money, especially if you're a VIP. Okay, VIP stands for a lot of money. All right, bye-bye.